Everybody, welcome back to another episode of The Art of Photography. My name is Ted Forbes. I am your host, and I am really excited. We have a whole new season of shows to kick off. We really don't have a start time on our season, but I've been working on a lot of new stuff. And I want to share some of that with you today. I've got some things I'm pretty excited about. And one of those is we have actually put up a new website just for the show. In the past, we've kind of had a page on the public broadcast, and I've run the show off of that. And it's just gotten to the point where we have so much stuff that surrounds the show that I really wanted kind of a home to keep all that stuff. And it's been pretty important. So we have established a website, and if you want to visit, the URL on that is theartofphotography.tv. That's theartofphotography.tv. And you can go there. We've got some new stuff. You know, if you want to look at old shows, we've got all the shows posted up on there. I've actually posted a new section for Holga projects. And this one's pretty important because we've got the first three groups have sent their film back. We're waiting on a couple more. I've got 6 cameras going out this week. And you got to see the shots that people are posting. There's some really cool stuff. And I knew that I would be pleasantly surprised and pretty impressed with a lot. And I must say that you guys are exceeding my expectations with the stuff that's being done. There's a couple of photographers especially that have really been pushing the envelope of what a Holga can do. And I think that's really cool and really important. And I'm really glad to see people that are excited about it and embracing this. So that's a pretty cool thing. So if you haven't checked out the shots yet, go to the website and click on the Holga Projects link and you can see it. One other thing I want to mention about Holga Projects is, obviously we have a pretty long waiting list for Holga projects, and I've had a couple people email me and say that, hey, I was late to sign up, and, I know the list is several hundred deep right now, and we only have so many cameras going out. And what we've decided to do is open this up, so if you want to participate in a Holga project, you can now do your own. And if you visit the website, you'll see the details on that and the documents you can download and all that stuff. But basically what the deal is if you want to purchase a camera and find a couple friends to share the camera with you, I'm putting on the cameras that I send out 3 people per Holga. That's right. So each person gets 4 shots. There's 12 on a roll. And if you want to do that, I've been picking themes that are based around song lyrics. And so you can pick your own theme if you want. I usually just use a title or a line from a song. And it's a place to get people started. And some people have followed the theme, some people haven't. But I think some of the more interesting shots are when people have something, because then they kind of relate to each other on the roll, which is really interesting. So anyway, that's one thing you can do. You can come up with your own theme. Email me if you need people you want to mail the camera to, or if you just want to use friends of yours, that's fine too. And then what will happen is in the end, send me your film and I'll take care of the processing and scanning and posting and all that stuff. So you're welcome to do that. Visit the website. The only thing is there is a document you need to download on the website, which is a copyright form. And the only reason I'm asking people to sign that is, one, so I know who the photographers are on there, and also just making sure that I have rights to use your photos on the website and on the podcast if need be. So anyway, so check that out. So that's Holga Projects. A couple other things that are on the website that are pretty cool. I have gotten a lot of emails from people asking, okay, hey, one of your episodes you recommended a book, but I can't remember which episode it is. And we have 75 now episodes of this podcast, and there are a ton of the other one that I did with Wade, the photography show. And so I put a little store, and it's really not a store, it's just Amazon links, but it gives me some flexibility down the road. But anyway, I've just collected all of them there. So if you forget what a book was or want to see something different, you can kind of go through there and browse. And so anyway, so that's very cool. And then finally, the last part that I want to share with you is something that we're doing that's entirely new. Now, I've done this podcast for almost 3 years now, and one of the things, I love doing the podcast, but there's a couple things that are a little bit limiting that can be frustrating at times. And first of all, this is kind of a one-way conversation, okay? So it's fine and dandy, but I'm talking to you. You can't really ask me questions or talk back unless we get into email and stuff like that. And also I have a time limit on the podcast too. I mean, I don't have a hard limit, but in terms of downloads and things like that, we try to keep these 15 minutes and under. Sometimes they go up to 20, but really not past that too much. And so I've been looking for ways that we can explore this. Now, a couple of weeks ago, we did a live broadcast when I got the first roll of film back from a Holga project. And it was really cool. What I did is just set up here at the house. I had a live broadcast camera. There's a little chat room. People could ask me questions, and I took you through the whole process of developing that roll of film. Unfortunately, we did not record and archive that. It was just kind of a one-off live thing. But I think there was enough interest around it to kind of start the idea of using that live broadcast as a resource that can complement the podcast. Now, the podcast won't stop. In fact, I've got a ton of episodes in the can right now, and we're going to be started. The next one's going to be some Holga tutorials. We're going to use some other medium format cameras, kind of those kinds of things. But we are going to start a live broadcast, and what I'm calling this is Masterclass Live. And so what Masterclass Live is we're going to take one subject, and we're going to spend a number of weeks on it. And I'm going to have assignments for you, things like that. Now, this isn't a real class and that I'm grading anything, but I thought it would be nice to have some kind of exercise that was available for those who want to participate and get better at a specific subject. So the first Masterclass Live we're going to do to kick things off is going to be developing your personal style as a photographer. And I'm pretty excited about this. I've got a curriculum that's been drawn up. I've got some exercises, some projects that I'll assign, things like that. And it'll be kind of cool because, viewers can post stuff on the Flickr group maybe, and we can kind of, discuss them the next week, things like that. There will be a chat room so you can ask me questions. And I'm going to keep each one of them in the neighborhood of an hour in length, okay? And what we'll do is they'll run for about 7 weeks. During the duration of the course, now I realized the last time we did it at a specific time, which was really good for like North America and Europe, but our viewers in Australia and Asia had trouble with their schedule because I think it was like 3 in the morning their time. So that was really hard. So I may do one of two things. I may vary the times up. Well, and I will do the second, which I will archive each broadcast. So if you miss a live cast, you can go to the webpage and you can watch it and replay it on your own schedule. So that'll be a really handy thing too. But I may vary the times so we can get people in different time zones to participate. So we'll see, kind of how we're going to set that up and work it. But anyway, I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be fun. During the duration of the course, which this first course is about 6 or 7 weeks, I'll have each week archived on there so you can see them. After that, I don't know how I'm going to do it because we have a lot of bandwidth issues and things like that. So we may do kind of a subscription-based thing so you can pay a small fee and watch them in the archives. I haven't quite decided how that's going to work, but they will be free for the duration of the class. So if you miss one, you'll be able to get online and see it during that 6 to 7 week period that we're working on it. And I've got a couple others planned to come right behind this one. So this will be something that just kind of goes along with the podcast and we'll do on a weekly basis. So I'm really pretty excited about that. So check out the new website. And stay tuned because we've got a bunch of new cool podcasts coming your way. And I think it's going to be a really awesome fall. Oh, I should mention too that first Masterclass Live starts this Sunday, which is October 16th. 2011, and go check out the website and I will post the time. It's going to be noon Dallas time. That's where I am. And you can kind of see where that is in your time zone. That kind of puts it into Sunday evening if you're in England, Europe, that area. It will put it in the middle of the night if you're in Australia. But we will see if we can rework that a little bit. I realize that we do have a global audience, so we'll kind of vary that up as the weeks go by so everybody kind of gets a share in that. So anyway, I hope you join us for the live broadcast. I'm really excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we got a whole bunch of cool new things planned for the fall. So we've got some photo walk news that I'm not going to announce just yet because I don't have the date set, but there's a Flickr group discussion that's going on with that, and there's some other cool meetup kinds of things. So anyway, I hope you can join us. Check out the new website. Follow us on the Twitter. I've been sending Twitter announcements out about the website, and I'll keep you informed with the Masterclass Live. You can follow me. My handle is Ted Forbes or @TedForbes, so twitter.com/TedForbes. Or if you just want show updates and really just, only pertinent information, you can follow the show, which is twitter.com/AOP_podcast. So anyway, thanks again, and we'll see you next time.